Alright, hello, it's Demon coming back for more Mass Effect 2. Alright, so it's been about a week since I've actually touched this game, but if everything plays out correctly, I might have the next, today included, until Friday, so I would have about 4 days, perhaps, to get some more of this campaign done for this. I've been actually really wanting to come back to play this, it's just I've been busy with work, some family things kicking in, so... Again, I think whenever I am recording this, yeah, it's the 18th of December, so it's actually we're about 1 week away from Christmas. So what's going to end up happening is I'll try to play this until about Friday. I'll see how far I can get into the campaign. What I plan on doing for the episodes for this is I'll try to cut them into either one episode if it's a short mission, or I might cut them up in twos. I haven't officially decided that one yet. That's the other thing with Mass Effect is it's a long ass thing, and you're gonna be playing this for a while. So we can't talk to Miranda and Jacob here. All we'll say is go talk to the Illusive Man. Illusive Man. Illusive Man. I do know whenever I get off screen, I'm probably gonna mess with this a little bit with the. Well, actually, I could probably do it now and just cut it out. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mess with this a little bit because I want to switch the color of the power armor and stuff. So I will see you guys in about 10 seconds. No, not 10. About a nanosecond. Alright, so I'm back. Alright, so what I ended up doing is I just changed the color of the armor, really. I know as you progress in this game, you can purchase more armors, so I did notice that I think from past playthroughs, or maybe they're just automatically unlocked, is I actually have some of the body, well, not body armors, but the different suits you can wear, adding with the DLC helmet, so I typically never put the helmets on in this game. The only time you ever see me put it on is if it's forced to be put on. I don't know. I just feel like it takes away from your character a bit more. Alright, so let's get this shit started. I really wanted to come back to this. I've been missing playing some of this. And this will actually be our introduction to the Illusive Man as Shepard. I kind of get his methodical thinking, but overall I don't really like him.
Commander Shepard.
Illusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different battles.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Okay, yeah, this is the one I remember. So yeah, I'll try to be careful with this, because sometimes when you do the investigate, they do shift these around. So the one we didn't do was Alliance Aid and Why Me? Because I couldn't remember if it was Mass Effect 1 who did it a lot more, or Mass Effect 2, and now I remember why.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier, and more convenient.
Yep, see, called it.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol, and I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Alright. So we did level up. I'm not too concerned about doing level ups at the moment. As soon as the other mission I think gets ready to start, that's when we can start leveling up. Really do like the way that armor looks on that screen though. Also, I think I forgot to mention it from last episode was, I hate the fact they never really, I don't remember if I mentioned it, because it's been a while, as I said, it's been about a week. They never really mention why Wilson betrays the, Cerberus. Which I found weird, like, I don't know if, like, there's a mission maybe I missed, or maybe they just didn't think about it, but they never mention why he betrays you. Like, what's the point in betraying Cerberus at that key point to kill Shepard? I mean, is he, like, indoctrinated a little bit? Maybe he knows things with the Reapers? Like, they don't mention it at all. It's really strange. I wish they could have built on that a bit for at least his story.
The Illusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
They're fine. A lot of people lost their lives on that station. Okay, then why'd we leave them all back there?
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
My ass cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Illusive Man was. If I was running the show, we'd have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But
Bitch.
the Illusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
I do remember the first time I bothered talking to her and finding that out. I was like, you bitch. Put a control chip in somebody so that you can tell them what to do. Yeah, that's going to improve the damn situation.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Illusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The Illusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the Illusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council. Nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I do like, there is one thing I enjoy, because this is probably why everybody loves Mass Effect 2 so much, is they really do bring out the characters, especially Shepard, more in this game. As if you kind of can already tell from, like, the conversations being had between me and just these two, is they actually try to bring more humanity into Shepard instead of just making them, like, a straight soldier. Because in, like, Mass Effect 1, you don't really, you see it a little bit. They bring out a little bit of, like, a character that you're drawn to, but this one really shines it out. Also, you do learn more about these characters as time goes on. Like, Miranda, we'll talk to her more and we'll find out stuff. Jacob's the same thing. I'll keep doing like I did in Mass Effect 1, where I'll run around and talk to the whole crew before starting up a mission. I'll probably reach a point where they're going to keep repeating stuff, so if I do reach that point, I'm probably just going to start cutting it out of the videos once I reach that point, because I'll just have to mark it down on my video recording, just sit there and say this one needs edited, this one needs edited, edit, and then I'll just deal with it then. Is an enemy's health bar red? If it's not, it's immune to many of your special attacks until you breach its defensives. I question that. Also, did I switch the difficulty on this?
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Illusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Illusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Second, guys. Double check. Yes. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I thought I messed up on that. Past self's better than my future self. Alright, switch. I want my assault rifle. I missed this gun already. Miranda, that's all you have access to. Is that really all you get access to? Investigator shotgun or handgun. Pistol's always good. You keep the machine pistol, I'm fine with that.
Everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Also, I'm not too sure why. I wish they just gave you access to all the weapons, like, for all your characters, because if I didn't pick Soldier Class, when you get further along in the game, you get access to it, so it's really weird, but, so, other things with this game that I really do enjoy is, as I said, I love the storyline they go with. They make this game a lot more fun in comparison to the other one. As you can already tell, they did say... Oh, wait, nearly forgot. Okay, no. Is there wasn't any everything at the other colonies were offline. In the case of this one, we can sit there and see there is a bit of fighting going to be going on. Back off a little bit. The other thing with this game that kind of sucks is sometimes the camera angles don't work in your favor. Like, as you saw there when I was on that side of the door, it wouldn't let me just like turn left. There's other things you can do that are pretty cheaty. Like I could sit right here, and the AI may not have a shot on me, but you may be able to shoot over this, and it gives you a lot more chances to actually survive. It's little things like that that give you an advantage in the long run in case you play this. Like if you go to play on like the hardest difficulty, that's a way to kind of cheatsy it. It's not really cheating, you're just taking advantage of a flaw. Which I don't know if it's really meant to be a flaw or not, it's just something that's in the game. Alright, get this done.
They see you, Shepard.
Yeah, I'm right here. If they didn't see me, I'd be concerned. Also, I don't know if I'll be considering it or not as well. Oh, what was I thinking about? I kept thinking maybe I should. Oh, actually, shut up. I'll do it after this.
Look right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down!
Hi, Tali.
Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
I just like it, like, if you went from, like, being super nice, you could just be a complete asshole and just say, don't point those guns at me.
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali.
Hilarious.
In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Alright, so we got an introduction back to Tali. What was I talking about before this? Don't remember.
Be careful, Shepard.
I do kind of like how they introduced Tali first out of all your crew members, because again, she's one of the ones from Mass Effect 1 where like you talk to her, but you don't really do much with her.
Hostiles detected.
And in this one, they actually bring her out first and let you actually see her character. Also, the story where they're sitting there talking about how Cerberus attacks a part of the Quarian flotilla. I think if I remember right, that's actually a part of the comics they made for Mass Effect, so if you're ever interested, you can actually get a lot of information from that. Because I think they did one for Captain Anderson. I know they do one for that, and they kind of can give you another one and introduce you into Mass Effect 3 a little bit.
Use overload on her.
Okay, overload my ass. Just put me in this room so I can hide. Oh, bitch. So this is where you take advantage of the angle. Like I said before, this is something that is really cheap, but it's a way to win against AI if you're fighting something that's more powerful than you. Alright, and then overload, as they said, also comes pretty good in handy.
Here we go!
Also, I noticed that also with this game, it seems like a lot of the, what they brought out was a lot of the, engineer-related, squad abilities, or even your own abilities, which is pretty nice, because I remember in...
I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
Damn it, Tally.
We should have expected this.
But, they actually try to make it to where you can actually use their abilities more offensively, because if you seen me in Mass Effect 1, the only thing I ever used was my own abilities. That, or if a biotic ability was actually kind of useful in a situation. So they really try to flush out all the different abilities you get in this game, which I agree is like 100% better. Damn it! Oh yeah, I didn't bother upgrading anybody's health. God damn you, AI!
Enemy down.
Drop.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading zone. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Plaza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your
I'm
squad
actually
to
gonna
cover.
save myself that problem now. So I'm actually gonna go down here, and okay, I thought double clicking would do it. First is a rank, and then I'm gonna go to Jacob real quickly because I want to get his. I want to get his all the way up. I want to get Miranda's most of the way up, and then I gotta go back to mine. Now, as the soldier, you do get access to a lot of different ammo types. One that I could have got was the armor-piercing ammo, but it doesn't really make sense to get the armor-piercing ammo because the incendiary already burns through armor. If you're gonna do it, it's probably for another class where like you don't get access to a lot of these ammo types. As far as I'm concerned, I'm actually just gonna rush through and try to get combat mastery. As it says, tougher, stronger, faster, more charismatic, stuff like that. That comes in handy because once I get to level 4, you can pick to get either one of these, and then it also could upgrade your Paragon / Renegade. As you can see, I already see from my bar, it's already about maybe what 10, 15, probably about 15, 20% full. So at least got to the first bar of it, so it's actually going pretty well.
Open the loading bay doors.
Okay, good. I did have the grenade preset.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take
Go
point.
here, go here. You probably won't notice me actually telling these guys what to do too much. I only do it if it's absolutely necessary. The AI pretty much are retarded. They're smart, but not great at it. And I love this cutscene. It's just so badass to sit there and see this mech. Because it makes it feel like it's a lot. It makes it stand out more in comparison to others. Like stepping on it killed him.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Let's go to Vitor, don't play games.
Target blocked.
So as I said before, the idea is we're going to keep using the cover system as best we can. It's going to focus heavily on our AIs. In that case, we should be fine to survive in this. I just got to use the okay, so that's how they're going to make it work. As long as I use this cover, I'm pretty much fine. The AI never figures out how to go past it, which is hilarious.
Gotcha.
Alright. Now. There's a way to put the weapons away. I gotta remember how to do that.
Sure thing.
Okay, so that does that. Okay, it's X, that's right. Oh, damn it. Nope, X does that. There's a way to do it. Just don't remember how. Screw it, I'll learn it. I'll learn it after.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Yeah, as long as you play this game pretty, like, conservatively at times, like where you're fighting bosses like that, you should be perfectly fine. I can't quote for the harder difficulties, in my opinion. I can quote for, like, at least here on normal and even on casual if you just want to play for the story. As I said, I wanted to put it on normal because I rarely did play this game on normal. I always play casual because I really just came here just to have fun with Mass Effect. And I know with the way Andromeda came out, everybody was pretty disappointed, me included, but I don't think I'll do a Let's Play on that. I think I'm going to stick with Mass Effect 1 and through 3.
We can use this.
Maybe in the future I'll consider it, but I'd probably do a stream of Mass Effect 1 through 3 before I did Andromeda.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Okay, so there's one thing that does happen in this game that you won't see in Mass Effect 1, which is we're going to have the chance to do Paragon / Renegade action, so we're actually going to be seeing both of them come up on this one. So that was one thing I did like that they added to this game. It's just a matter of getting used to it.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mech. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
So in the case of that, you've seen that I was able to do a Paragon action. Now, if I remember correctly, if you wait there long enough, you will get off of the Paragon, and it actually will show a Renegade action afterwards. And then you have to pay attention because it does pop up at random parts of the game. The only thing I don't understand is why they make the right-click Paragon and not the left-click. Because, at least in my opinion, whenever I see, at least when you look at the squads, Paragon's on left, Renegade's on right. So why not just keep it vice versa? I don't know if you could switch that in the control schemes, but I'm just gonna leave it where it's at.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
What do you see, Vitor? Hey, look, a bunch
Looks
of
like
bugs.
security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
Damn, just toss the bitch.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Illusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Illusive Man. Grab the Quarren and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
So I kind of like where they bring into this aspect where Shepard plays, because again, as you guys can sit there and see, Cerberus and the Quarians still have that like distrust, and pretty much Jacob tries to say all he wants is a little bit more information, saying that he's going to return him, which I don't doubt. Miranda is kind of more straightforward. In the case of this, you could sit there and say Vitor has to come with us, or Vitor goes with Tali. I've always given Vitor to Tali just because, as you see, there's nothing. What else are you going to learn from Vitor in this case? He's obviously injured. He's obviously going nuts. All you're going to do is make a situation worse, and Tali will sit there and say it's like, it's a good thing Shepard's here. Because, again, you can make that decision. And even then, it's like, who do you trust more, Cerberus or your old squad mate from Mass Effect 1? As far as I'm concerned, I always put my loyalties towards Mass Effect 1's, everybody in there, over the Mass Effect 2 characters. Because I feel like you have a better connection with them since you've known them for a little bit longer in comparison to the newer characters that they throw at you. And you guys might even notice that whenever I'm like choosing squad mates later on too.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omni-Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Also, as we get into near the end of Mass Effect 2, I'm going to try to get the perfect ending that I can get, where everybody survives, so I will make note of that.
Good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and work groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit.
Alright, so that's a nice thing with talking to Illusive Man. He does give you like all this information on all your old squad mates. Some of them you do get access to, some of them you don't. That's the only thing with Mass Effect 2. It's nice if you could get everybody, but everybody is, even he says, they have new commitments. They're not able to do it like they were able to in Mass Effect 1. Like Rex, Illusive Man said he's trying to unite the clans on Chichanka. In Mass Effect 1, he was just a mercenary, so he was freely able to go about. Now all of a sudden you hear that what he's doing has changed, and all of a sudden you're going to see something different when we get there at some point. Again, we'll probably get into missions. I'll probably make a new episode on it. We'll probably go like halfway through one episode, and then I'll stop and then go to the next. I'll probably make 2-parters out of most of these.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morton Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
Alright. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Most iconic cutscene for Mass Effect 2 is just getting to see this a second time. I love this cutscene. I remember seeing it for the first time. They had the music set perfectly. The model looks great.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Also, there's the other thing I do like is every time you finish a mission, it does get into this. But as I was saying, I just love that cutscene. I just love how they bring out the Normandy again. You can actually, they should have it in the journal, no, Codex. They actually get into a bit more detail on why they brought it back that way. Because they could have, I mean, when they bring in this new Normandy, I mean, they could have changed it to anything. The only real difference you may notice is that it's a lot larger than the old one. That's the only difference in between them. Also, I think I'll be cutting the episode off at this point. So again, as we saw, we see Tally. Tally's still alive. Most of the crew is, and we get to see Joker again. Because of course we gotta have Joker flying.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I think that's the last one it has to show off. Alright, good. So as we saw, finished the Freedom's Progress mission. Now we're going to basically be back on Normandy. This is basically the start of the entire Mass Effect 2 series. So you basically get out of the introduction phase. Now all of a sudden you're doing exactly what you did in Mass Effect 1, which is you get to use the ship and you can run around and go to different parts of the galaxy, go see different planets. There's probably going to be a couple points where to get the best ending you got to upgrade the Normandy because it's not as good as it can be. There's 3 things you do need to get, if I remember right, to ensure that it doesn't get damaged and you don't lose any crewmates, which is we will have to upgrade a gun, our armor, and shields. I might do that off screen, at least getting the resources for it, because in comparison to Mass Effect 1 where all of a sudden you have access to different resources, the only thing you really get out of Mass Effect 1 into Mass Effect 2 is that credits doesn't buy you everything. In terms of upgrades, you actually have to go out of your way to find resources and then use them to get the upgrades, which kind of sucks. So as I said, I'm glad to be back, finally recording more Mass Effect 2. I've been missing playing this. It sucked not being able to play this for a week. As far as I'm concerned, I think I might do one of the missions today, maybe 2 more. It depends on what I feel. Been trying to play with one of my buddies because we ended up finding out that I'm the only one who needs the DLC to be able to play EU4, and then we all get access to it. I didn't realize that. So I actually have 2 people that could play it. I'm not recording anything yet since the one friend I'm playing with, the most I can get out of game speed is 2, and even then it goes down to 1. So I don't know what the hell that's going to do in later games, because I finished an Austria campaign, didn't record it, just wanted to play it. And even my game was suffering because I had over 250 to 300,000 units in the field. So I don't know how the hell this is going to hold up. My other friend, I think he might be able to play on 3 and 4 speeds, so that's fine with me and him. he's been playing some other games, so I might get into it and sit there and see what we can do. As I said, I'm probably going to end up sticking with the release way that I'm doing it now, which is, I think you guys are on like you guys are going to be on either 11 or 12 for Russia. I still have to edit Mass Effect 1's videos. I'll probably end up doing that sometime, either today or tomorrow. On the other hand, I could probably use Thursday or Friday I can guarantee Friday that I can do it, because I'm off from my normal job, and in the other place I'm working at, I think they're out on Thursday, so they don't have to, so there shouldn't be anything I shouldn't be, there's no way to call me in on Friday, so that might actually be the edit day. As I was saying, I'm glad to be back. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content. It's been a bit weird trying to record these, because I know I kind of make it to where like I try to interject things. I don't make it too smooth, stuff like that. Again, I'm still just getting used to this. I know some people don't really want to see like a lot of the running around stuff. They just want to get into the action. But I think from a regular player's point of view, if there's something, maybe there's a mission maybe you're stuck on, maybe you see this video and all of a sudden you're going, okay, you know what, this guy actually shows the majority of the stuff. Maybe I'm showing you something you haven't seen before, maybe there's something you missed, maybe something you need to get. As far as I'm concerned, I've been enjoying this, so as I always say, guys, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you've been enjoying the content, and of course, have a very wonderful day, and thank you ever so much for watching these videos, guys. Thank you.